guys ready for a podcast?
Yeah, I'm ready for a podcast. I don't know if our listeners are ready for a podcast.
I don't think they are.
3, 2, 1. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Well, now that that's out of the way.
Welcome back.
Hi, how are you? Please, take a seat.
Take a seat right over there.
Just wherever you can on the most comfortable seat.
And sit down, listen up. We're ready to go. You're listening to
MBATP.
That's Mr. Beautiful and the Pirate for you retarded listeners.
If you can't fucking decipher that, then get out.
Or stay, and you can become one of us and learn. Your choice.
Alright, here we go. That's Energy's gangster.
You know, we had an egg in last time. We had a bit of mid in the time before. This time, we're not going to be accused of anything other than the pause in.
Nah. We need to fucking settle down.
How do we bring it down?
I don't know.
Shit. Tell a depressing story.
I'm trying to think of a depressing story. Oh wait, I don't fucking have one.
Because we're full of fucking positive energy this round. Let's fucking go. We're back for another gaming episode. It's your favourite boys. The boys!
Yeah, bro, I just got Wi-Fi. Fastest Wi-Fi, it's no fucking problem. Could watch shit in the room, play shit in the fucking lounge. No lag anywhere.
You're watching shit, listening to shit, playing shit. You know what the shit.
You know what it is, the house full of shit.
This is the poop house.
This is the shit cast. Alright, well, can I tell my ghost story again?
Yeah,
go
go on.
Another shot? Alright.
Tell your ghost story.
So I'm in bed, right? I always face away from the door because I'm a brave mother flipper.
You're the guardian of the bedroom.
I'm the guardian of the bedroom. I'm basically like nightclub guards. I'm a strong, brave, independent woman. I'm facing away from the door and I'm awoken by a knock. Just the sound like this. And I'm like, oh, that's scary. I should probably look at that. What the fuck is that? Nothing should be making noise in this house. It's just me and my beautiful bitch. Anyway, I look over at the door and that shit is slowly opening. And my heart just goes... And I don't really believe in ghosts that much. Like my first thought it would be to think about an intruder. And so I thought...
You're going robot again.
Fuck. Am I?
Pull it back.
Fuck. Oh, shit. Anyway, I'm like, what the hell? What the hell is going on? Something's going on here. Alright, so I go, okay, alright, what am I going to do? I'm going to have to get up. But as I listen, as I use my ears for what they're made for, I go, I can hear something out in the kitchen. There's something out in the kitchen. I think, wow, I got to go sort that out. I think if I had a cat, it'd probably just be the cat. I would have just, it's just the cat. Would have gone to sleep. But I don't have no fucking cat. I don't have no dog. I don't have no parrot.
You don't have no responsibility.
So now everything's extremely loud and I think I got to get up. But the blankets coming off of me are going to go be really loud. And then the scary intruder's going to hear me. So I eventually get up and I go search the whole house and there's fucking nobody there. So now it's worst case scenario. Fuck. There's ghouls. There's either a ghoul or a ghost in my house. Possibly even a poltergeist. So yeah, that's my thing that happened and my controller's flat. So what do we do now?
Anyway, guys, I just want to quickly talk about the NBA playoffs. We've had some very interesting results recently. We've had the motherfucking Philadelphia 76ers getting beaten in the first 2 games to the New York Knicks. That is fucking insane. It is off the hook. So the Philadelphia 76ers have filed grievances with the NBA over the last 2 games against the New York Knicks. Nick Nurse in game 2 clearly called for timeout in the last 10 seconds of the game. The ref looked at him, let the game play on. Look, this isn't what you want. That's not good. I think that Philadelphia will probably hold home court, bring it back to a 2-2 series, ultimately win the series. I still believe in Philadelphia. Last podcast, I said that Philadelphia are going to win in 7 games. I don't know if I said 7 games, but now I think it'll be 7 games. I think they've got a better team. I think that once Joel Embiid's, rested up, ready to go, roaring, he'll be good to go.
This is true. You know, the issue of player injuries and load management remains a pretty hot topic, with teams balancing the need for rest and recovery with fans. They desire to see star players on the court. The league is exploring ways to address these concerns without compromising the quality of play.
Moving on. Moving on from that very AI answer. We've got to look at OKC Thunder, you know. I watched that game. We looked like we were shocked by the bright lights of the playoffs. Quite simply, we were very lucky to have won that game. All that needed to happen was CJ McCollum to make that shot, that final shot. He was defended very well, but even in that position, you can see our youth, you know. He was able to step through and get an open three. It was a difficult shot for him to make, hence why he didn't make it. But, you know, a better player in that situation probably would have made it that three. And so I'm today when I go home and watch the basketball, I'm gonna be looking at how we play. I'm gonna be hoping that we you know, I'm hoping for a blowout in this game. A blowout will make me a lot more confident. I'm very grateful that the Lakers didn't fall to 8 and they were playing against the Lakers. I genuinely think we would have lost against the Lakers. Moving on, Lakers playing Nuggets, very, very tight series. What do you have to think about that series?
The Nuggets?
Yeah.
Oh, very tight. I mean, you know, great international influence there. You know, the importance of international influence is very important. And
well, yeah, their best players and international.
I know. This is why I said this, and I think it should remain
You're
that way.
You're a big Jokic fan,
and I think that is the way it will be in the future, possibly because it will remain to be the same in the present. You know, so that's what I think.
Moving on. Some boring series is Celtics Miami. Nothing really to cover there. That'll be a 4-game sweep. I reckon the Celtics will sweep the whole fucking Eastern Conference unless they go up against Philly. If they go up against Philly, I have Philly taking that series. What else? Boring series, Orlando, Cleveland. I said Cleveland are going to win. Looking like it's coming true. Do you have any other series you want to touch on, Beautiful?
Oh, I think you kind of covered it all, man. I think, honestly, we can just move on to something else here. Sweet. Can I just say, I think right now we're experimenting with our energy. I don't know what the hell. I mean, I think some people might have been put off by the energy at the start, but hey, we're just learning here. We're new to the game, and you should have heard the last one that we just scrapped. It was terrible.
Oh, it was fucking horrible.
It was bad.
Listen up. Listen up.
I'm all ears.
Sit down and listen up. I think, you know, we're still learning. Are we Joe Rogan? No.
No, but we will.
Are we Lex Friedman? Fuck no.
One day be there.
Fuck no. We're ourselves. And look, some people might not like us. Some people might love us. You never know. But you know what I'm proud of? Do you know what I'm fucking proud of, Pirate?
What's that?
Our individuality.
I agree. I think we're very individual.
And you know what's best?
What's best?
We are.
We are the best. We are the best.
And I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our fallen brethren in the Anzac parade.
Just the one. One brethren. By the way, you look really nice right now with your new haircut. Thank you.
You look really nice with your new haircut. Should we talk about that?
Well, we just went to our favourite barber. Honestly,
Ty Carter the barber.
Ty Carter the barber. We might have to have him on. He's pretty funny. He's a pretty funny guy. Pretty talented at what he does.
He's talented at making you feel at ease and making you feel on your toes.
Let me just taste something. Let me just say something.
Let me taste something from your mouth to my ears.
Let me just actually say something right now. I used to be scared of the barber. I used to hate going to the barber. I used to just let my hair grow out to be really long, and that's something that really used to get to me. I didn't ever want long hair. I was just afraid of barbers, and that's the truth. And now, you know, I have a brother-in-law that is a barber. How
Ty Carter
convenient. And now I go there
No,
every
it's
month.
not Ty Carter. It's Ty.
Oi! Can't say.
Yes.
I thought you were joking. He was just saying two brothers' names as if they were one.
That would have been quite good.
But yeah, no, I used to genuinely be really scared of barbers. It used to take me a lot of fucking hyping up to get me there.
I wasn't scared of the barber so much as the conversation.
Really? Is that what kind of...
I'm more scared of the
you?
conversation than the barber.
Really?
I didn't mind I'm not scared of scissors. I'm not scared of my hair getting cut. Like
that wasn't... Yeah, no, that's not what I was scared of. I was scared of getting fucked up and having to go back to school with like a retarded haircut. which is what happened every fucking time.
Yeah.
You go to
See, from the age of like 10 until like 20, I just had the same haircut every time.
Yeah, you're lucky, man.
Yeah.
See, I would let it grow out. I'd be really scared, and then I would go, and then I'd get like a drastic haircut, and then everyone at school would be like, "What the hell is
And
that?"
it's such a big change.
I know.
I remember when you pulled up to school with braids. That was funny.
Bro. Oh man, I regret that. And then I got nervous because 2 black chicks looked at me and they were like, "I don't know," and so I took them out.
I got braids over lockdown, and I thought that I looked sick. But
You did look cool.
I liked it more when my hair came out.
Yeah, because it looked
And it
frizzy.
looked so frizzy, and I looked black.
Yeah, you did. You did look very black.
But yeah, no, that barber incident was, or that barber experience was quite positive. I felt quite awkward talking to his little brother.
Did you?
Well, because he was just so confident, and so I just ended up. I didn't want to take the piss out of him, but I just ended up taking the piss. Like, I wanted to actually have a conversation with an 11-year-old. You know,
He's pretty
But, like,
cool.
I don't know what to say because he was just so confident. It was like I was talking to a 15-year-old. So I was just like, "Do you have a job?"
Yeah, and then he had a job.
Yeah, and I was like, "Fuck." And like he didn't see anything that I was saying as a joke.
Yeah.
So like he was just very serious.
No, you did very well. I was listening to you. You're very good at talking to people. You kept them engaged, and I was like, oh man, that is one of his many talents. But that might be the thing you're the best at, is just talking to people who you don't know really.
Oh, thank you.
Just saying.
I think you're the best at making me feel like a man.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You make me feel like a real man.
That's what you are, you know? That's what you is.
You know, my mum, all throughout my childhood, was
Made
a
you feel
lovely
like a woman.
No, she was a lovely
Excuse me?
woman. But I had a bully at school,
Really?
and he made me feel like a woman. I'm not saying that women's are bad. Women's are very good.
But he made you feel like you're something you weren't.
But he made me feel like something I weren't.
What did he do to you?
He just called me woman's.
He just called you woman's.
He just kept saying, "Why are you being a woman's?" And I said, "Oi, it's woman."
It's not how you say it.
And he said, "Shut up, you woman." Oh, you
Get
fucking leg breaker.
wrecked. Yeah, well, I'm sad for
What do you think that guy that was waiting for the barber thought about us? Do you think that he knew that we...
had a podcast? Do you think he thought, wow, these guys must be funny as fuck? These guys must have a fucking podcast.
I think we made him laugh once.
Yeah,
There
we
was
did.
one instance where he started laughing, and other than that, he was just ignoring us.
I think it's safe to assume that he was probably just more nervous than he was thinking that he, like he didn't think he was too cool for the conversation. I think he was just nervous.
Yeah, he didn't know when to like insert himself.
He should have inserted himself right in my ass.
Bro, you need to stop with all the gay stuff. Like,
I thought it was pretty funny if like you could do the funniest barbershop if you had just terrible haircuts on the walls and they spat in your hair instead of sprayed it.
Yeah.
And they fucking like tied you up.
I was pretty confident with that. So, listeners, for those of you that weren't there,
For all of you.
shut up, mum.
Shout out hot mums. And hot dads, of course.
Hot grandmas.
Hot cousins, we've all got one.
Ooh, yeah.
Let's just say, as the great McCusker once said, you get your hug and you get out.
Would you fuck your cousin?
No fucking way.
No, but if your cousin wasn't your cousin, like if your cousin was like someone.
No, I actually have any hot cousins. I'm sorry, cousins,
Like,
but
you don't.
I don't have any hot cousins. Do you?
No, not really. I got like one passable cousin, but I
Passable. What about an apocalypse?
I don't think I would commit incest for her.
No.
I've got one hot male cousin.
Really? Is
Yeah,
it the one
he's
you
like
went to Europe with?
No. No, not that one. No, I've got a hot male cousin who's a doctor in America.
Oh, sick.
He lives in Philadelphia.
Really?
Yeah,
He lives in Philly.
Yeah.
That's where the boys live.
Yeah. Well, not anymore.
Well, that's that black dog that you were loving. That's where that's where its owner's from as well. He's a doctor too.
He might be my cousin.
There you go. He might be your cousin.
No, but my cousin's always who I wanted to be.
Oh yeah. How old is he?
And that sort of messed me up for the rest of my life. I had to go to counselling and stuff.
Was it you or was it someone else who raped your counsellor?
No, that was
someone else.
Tyler.
Tyler. Shout out Tyler if you can listen to podcasts in jail. Okay, that was weird.
And this podcast is the biggest jail podcast in the world.
It might be.
So
now we're going to tell you in code how to make a shiv. Please only listen to every second word we say, as the instructions will be hidden that way.
Hi.
Please take it away.
Hi.
Hi. Grab. I am plate John.
Philip. Oh shit. Oh, sorry guys.
Now, hello. Proceed. I to
Where?
fuck. Okay. We shouldn't do this.
Alright guys, we don't. A little bit of legal talk here. We don't condone violence. We don't endorse violence. We don't endorse any views said by this podcast. We don't actually view them. This is all for comedic relief. And that's my fuckatoki.
And that is your fuckatoki.
And that's what my fuckatoki was.
Oh, what was I saying? Fuck, what was I going to say? What was I going to say?
I think this might be another scrapper.
Fuck, no, this is way better. Honestly, I think people are just on the edge of their seats waiting for the next story.
We came in with the fucking energy.
Dude, we might have...
We came in with the fucking attitude. We fucked shit up.
Yeah.
Bro, if the government listens to this, they'll be like, fuck, these guys are fucking anarchists.
They will.
I started reading an anarchy book.
What do you think? You on board or nay?
No.
Anarchists are retarded. Let's get real. They're fucking retarded.
I believe in American liberal democracy.
Oh, I did some research on Gaddafi, and I read his book. You know that book he has?
The Green Book?
Yeah, I read it. It's only 25 pages long.
Is it?
Yeah.
Damn.
If you can read as fast as me. I count 3 pages as one. It's whatever. I read it. I said, it's pretty good philosophy. I said, we're going to have to implement that in my life. Obviously, you probably know what it is, right? You know what his philosophies are?
Please inform me.
He believes in a democracy, a system where there aren't... Oh, fuck, what was it? I've read so many books this week, I just don't remember them all. Something about not having a bunch of people who decide, but letting everyone decide. So all the people have a say in policies, not just elected officials.
Mm-hmm. You know that in Switzerland...
Yeah.
Switzerland has one of the purest democracies.
Really?
Because what they do is they go and vote about 4 or 5 times every year for like significant policies.
Yeah.
And so rather than just... And they also have 8 prime ministers.
What?
So how that works is that they have a panel of prime ministers, like from each region. I don't know how many it is. I think it's like around 6 or 8. And they each have a turn, like they each get 1 year to like be the president. But like they each have like equal authority, like equal power, but one like every year one of them just like represents them internationally.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And so like it's a really like it's highly representative, but it's not very efficient because like to implement any significant policy you have to wait until the next like referendum.
Yes.
So like that's like the trade-off, but it's just a pure democracy. And they found that the engagement with democracy, like with voting, is a lot higher than in other democracies where it's not a direct democracy.
Right.
Because they actually see the power of their vote, whereas when you only vote like once every 4 or 5 years, it's not that important.
Right.
Because you like, well,
yeah,
this one vote like everything rests on this, and you think that like your vote doesn't count.
Yeah.
Because like it never comes around.
Yeah.
Whereas if like you see it happening all the time and you see that it actually does matter.
Yeah.
Then it's gonna,
yeah.
But it's really interesting. Anyway, sorry about that.
No, that was very good. Thank you for that information.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't really have a response to that as I don't care. But no, I do care. That was cool. Thank you.
No, it's okay.
You've told me that before, and I do remember you telling me that. I do remember the things you tell me. I just want to tell you that. I just want to know that you're heard.
Thank you.
That's okay. So yeah, I just want to say I run solely on the currency of karma at the moment. It's working out very good. And I might suggest you try it. You do have a bit of bad karma built up at the moment. Need I say what you did today?
You can tell our family.
All right, so we went and got obviously, we were just at the barber. We were driving back.
We got faded
up. We go to a black barber. It's no fucking biggie.
Brown barber.
Wow, same thing. Okay, let's get into it, guys. So we were driving back.
All right, get into it, mate.
And we see a guy on the corner at the lights. We go, what is he doing? He's changing the batteries on a Lime scooter. We don't know if this was legally organized or if this was a fucking robbery.
See, I thought it was a robbery, and so I took great disdain at him doing this.
He took the liberty to put the window down, and as we were driving off, yell, what did you yell? And don't scream it.
I yelled, what the fuck are you doing to that Lime scooter, you
faggot?
Word? No.
You said faggot.
We're not saying that word on this podcast. That
okay, sorry.
word is disgusting.
Well.
And I want you to edit it out, and you're going to edit it out.
And I will.
And
it's edited. Consider it edited. Yeah, so you called a man a faggot. but and then you realized your mistake.
I realized that basically as soon as the ot left my lips.
As soon as you spoke the negative dialogue that was, what are you doing to that Lime scooter, faggot?
Hey, alright, that's your last warning. We are editing that out. We've edited it out and it's edited.
Oh, so you're the quote police. I can't quote you directly. I must remove words. Okay, so so you said, what are you doing to that Lime scooter? Redacted. And then we drove off, and then you proceeded to self-reflect and feel
my disgusting behaviour.
Yeah, and I don't think that man thought that someone who would yell that out the window would ever be that self-aware, but you are very self-aware. But then on the way back, you saw another person, and you decided to put the window down and say it was an old lady who was struggling to get her what are they called? Those like little carts, those, mobility scooters.
Faggot carts.
Let me tell the story. So you see a chick, an old lady on a mobility scooter who was struggling to get up a curb, and what do you yell? Old fat slob. What the fuck? Why?
Look, it's okay to tell truthful stories on this podcast. I accept that, and I accept it. What I do not accept is lies. Lies, lies, lies. That's all you've told.
I've told one truth, one lie. I'll let the audience figure out which one's the truth and which one's the lie.
Your behaviour right now is disgusting, and it's disgusting.
Is it? Is it really?
You're usually beautiful.
I am usually not.
This is disgusting behaviour, and it's disgusting.
Yeah, it is. I'm sorry, I shouldn't lie. It is a sin, and I will not do it again. Praise Judah.
Oh yeah, we'll cut that out.
You know what I'm really excited for? Saturday to spend time with my friends.
This Saturday,
3 hot dudes
go to a house near you.
So what do you think about our girlfriends' relationships? Do you think that, their friendship, do you think it's organic? Do you think it's going to last? Or do you think it's built upon us?
I think to Saturday we'll decide whether it's organic or whether it's sprayed in chemicals.
It could be a synthetic relationship.
Fucking hell. Sorry about that.
No, but seriously, do you think that do you think it will be the same? Do you think it'll be easy for them to talk?
I think it'll be interesting if they go into the garage.
Yeah, I wonder what they'll talk about. I'm kind of nervous. So, I have a few quotes from you here. A few quotes from one of your earlier interviews with, I think his name was something along the lines of Jimmy Kimmel. We've got a few questions. A few quotes. I'm just going to look down at my paper right now and read them out. You said the Jews are of the whites. I don't know what that means. Can you expand on that, please?
I don't want to do a gotcha interview.
Okay.
I said that when I was in a very
Wait, should we restart this? Let's restart this. That was terrible. I'm sorry, I don't know.
What are you doing?
Maybe we shouldn't do improv. Improv's kind of gay.
That set me up so poorly.
Yeah, true.
Fucking asshole.
Alright. Do you think that?
Why do you keep telling me that I'm racist? I'm not fucking racist.
Do you?
I'm fucking sick of it, man.
Have you?
I'm gonna stand up right now and leave if you keep fucking setting me up badly.
Okay.
I'll fucking leave. I have better places to be than to be interviewed by a little fucking dweeb.
Okay, well, let me get to the proper questions then. Those are all just tests to check your character. You don't seem to handle confrontation or really anything very well, do ya?
Who is this guy, honestly?
Top wank. What's your best wank? And how hard did you come?
I had a pretty big orgasm the other week.
Yeah?
This is my first time experimenting with homosexual porn. Just to see if I was gay.
Okay, and are you?
Flash. I am.
Oh, fuck, really?
Yep. I actually did come from gay porn.
That explains... Yeah, well, good for you, man.
It made me feel guilty, but it kind of made me feel free too.
Well, you've got a girlfriend still, so you must consider yourself bisexual.
Yeah.
That's weird. Well, so what is it? What do you think about when you see a man and you want to have sex with him? Is it like what's hot about it?
Just imagine me spreading his legs and seeing his mussy.
That's pretty hot. Okay. So you're out. You're out and about. Closet's empty. I have a feeling most of this is going to get cut out. Do you know what I hear a lot? Do you go to the supermarket a lot, mister?
I do go to the supermarket quite a bit.
Have you ever heard a woman, like a middle-aged woman on the phone, and she's just talking in public and it sounds like she's mad at someone?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, and all they say is like, they'll sit in the middle, whoever the fuck they are, and all you hear is... Fuck. And I said, look, no, that's just horrible. I mean, look, I told her, you can't do that. That's just not going to happen. And look, yes. Well, you're right, Jenny. No, that's just pitiful, isn't it? Okay. See, that's why I didn't want to do it.
Alright, I just want to say, that's a fucking beautiful story, beautiful impression. I can completely relate to it.
I think we cut it out. Did we cut it out?
No, we kept it in.
No, I can't. I can do it better.
Alright.
Wait, no, okay. You talk. You are the lady I'm talking to. Nah, fuck this, actually. Let's not do that. It only makes my girlfriend laugh, or fake laugh, whatever she does to me. Just give it. We can edit all this out, right? We're on break, all right? What can we talk about?
I've got a little question.
What's your question?
What makes girls friends?
That they agree not to go after the same guy.
Because guys usually become friends because like of common interest, yeah?
Yeah.
Or like humour.
Yeah.
Like you play rugby with someone, you're probably going to become their friend. You hang out with
same
someone,
culture.
you make them laugh. You know, you're probably going to become friends. You have the same sense of humour.
Most likely.
Girls, it's a bit different.
Girls are very interesting when it comes to friendship.
Get out, Brayden.
Okay, alrighty. No, I don't know what makes... I actually don't know. Because I swear to God, it's all fucking... It's always just fighting.
Yeah.
It honestly feels like it's more fighting and
it's based on
chats.
shit talking.
Yeah, I think it's just gossip. And
yeah.
You know what? They'll just let each other spiral into the worst life and choices.
Mm.
They're like, one of their friends will be like, I'm starting an OnlyFans, and it'll clearly be because stuff's not going too well. And then their friends will be like, oh my God, go you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then everyone around them will just be like, just do it. Like, fuck it. And then they'll do an OnlyFans, sell their nudes for $7. A month? Like, are you fucking serious? Are your nudes worth that much? $7?
For your naked body?
For your like, not even just one nude, but like, let's say $14 on average, I'm pretty sure.
And you would know, you're
I would know.
subscribed to about
I'm subscribed to about 10 OnlyFans.
He is the top fan. You know how Spotify does Spotify Wrapped? OnlyFans does OnlyFans Untangled.
Untangled.
And look, you know, beautiful Mr. Pirate, the pirate.
Are we the same guy?
he basically keeps whores alive. Like,
yes.
He pays for your daughter's rent in New York.
Yes.
And he loves her vagina.
I love a good pussy. Anyway, can we get off the topic of me? Can we just talk about girls in general? Because girls are hot.
They are hot.
But yeah, no, what is girls' friendship based on?
Girls, hot or not? Hot.
Hot. Oh, for sure, dude.
Guys, hot or not? Not.
But cool.
But swag.
Girls drool, boys rule. That's what we should have called this. Fuck. Anyway, yeah, what is girl friendships based on?
Like, is it? I genuinely think it's based off being hot. Like, hot girls hang out with hot girls, and then sometimes they'll have like one ugly friend that follows them around to make them all feel better.
You think that's why they have ugly friends?
Yeah. Or maybe the ugly friend's like funny. And so she's like the one funny one, and they're like, oh my god, Veronica, you're so cool. How do you not care? And she's like just eating McDonald's like 5 burgers.
I don't give a fuck.
She's like eating 5 burgers at once with sauce coming out of her fucking pussy.
Oh my gosh.
And she's like, I just don't care. I just don't care. And they're like, but Veronica, don't you want to get married? And she's like, no one will ever love me. I'm fat and ugly. You guys are beautiful. And they're like, no, you're so beautiful. Like, you're so lovely and nice. And like, she knows that they're just taking the piss. Like,
yeah.
She knows that, you know, she's just a token
ugly friend.
Token ugly friend, you know. Makes all of the other friends look hotter. Yeah. And, you know, there's going to be a token ugly boyfriend in the friend group. Because, you know, hot guys all hang out together. Like,
they do.
Real hot jocks all hang out together. Bro, where was it? It was at football. There's this fucking... There's these 2 real hot, tall dudes. And they had like 4 real hot, tall friends watching their football. And it's like, bro, do you guys just all hang out together because you're tall and hot?
Yeah, of course they do.
And so like they'll have one like short, frumpy, ugly guy that hangs out with them. And then fucking that short, frumpy, ugly guy will get the short, frumpy, ugly girl. And they'll probably have the cutest kids and like the cutest life. Whereas the hot couple, the hot Instagram couple, you're not gonna last. In 10 years, you're gonna be having sex with your receptionist.
Hot people suck. I hate hot people. Unless it's like, I don't know, me or you. No, nice run about hot people. What do I have to say about hot people? Hot people are hot, but inside they suck. Inside they're ugly little poos. But I don't judge people based on their looks. I judge people based on their character. Because I'm the man. Do you know what I don't like? Is my girlfriend wearing high heels. Or like not high heels, but stilettos. Any shoe that is uncomfortable. But makes her look hot. Right? Because then she comes home and she's like, my feet are just so sore. I just can't. And I'm like, okay, why? No, stop, please. I'm like, well, why are your feet sore? And then she goes, just my stilettos or whatever the fuck they're called. And then I go, well, don't wear them. She goes, but I look good. And I'm like, well then don't complain.
Do you want to look good or do you want to feel good,
Exactly.
babe?
I say, look, nobody sees your feet anyway because, well, no one's, I suppose it makes your ass look a bit better, doesn't it? Those shoes. Because, put the heel up. But nobody sees that anyway because you're behind a fucking counter. We should be. Redacted. I take that back. Can we redact that?
Redacted, and it was redacted.
But yeah, no, I don't like that because then I got to give her a foot rub and touch her smelly feet.
Oh man, I love getting a foot rub.
I couldn't imagine doing it to you.
Hey?
I couldn't imagine giving you a foot rub.
Yeah, because my feet are quite bad.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I still get it.
What do you not like about your girlfriend?
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know if she wants me to tell this story or not. Weighing up. Fuck it. Alright, so just to preface the story, my girlfriend is not crazy. My girlfriend is not psycho. I love my girlfriend very much. One day I will marry her. One day I will have kids with her. I plan on spending the rest of my life with her. That is all to say, she can act crazy sometimes. Now, what did this beep do? Let me tell you.
What'd she do?
She freaks out. She gets hyper focused on stuff. And so one night,
The blowjobs must be insane.
2 nights ago, redact that.
Redacted.
2 nights ago,
Yeah.
she lost her slippers.
Where'd they go?
But she lost her slippers right before she was about to get in bed. She just wanted to find them because she wanted to find them and she wanted to find them.
Hopefully they were found.
She proceeded to look for the next 50 minutes for her slippers, and she started crying because she couldn't find her slippers. And she said that you just don't understand. I need my slippers. And I was trying to reason with her. You can't reason with a lady when they're going through this. I was trying to reason with her. I was saying, but honey bunny, sweetheart, you don't need your slippers. You're going to bed, sweetheart. And she said, no, but I need them. I won't be able to sleep without knowing where they are. And I said, look, darling, sweetie pie, bum puff. Look at me, and look at me good. And she looked, and she was looking.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, look, you don't need them, darling. It's okay. You can go to bed. And she said, no, because now that I know that they're lost, I won't be able to sleep. I'm just going to focus on them the whole time.
Yeah.
And I said, sweetheart, stop, calm down. Come here, give me a hug. She didn't want a hug.
They never do.
I said, sweetheart. I had to go and help her. She was yelling at me to help her. I went and helped her. Helped her I did. I couldn't find them. Then her sister came out of her room. She said, hey, what's the whole kerfuffle here? I said, look, your sister's just doing a bit of a whoopsie. She's looking for her slippers everywhere. I said, can you look under the bed? She found them. My girlfriend started crying again.
Was it that time of the month?
I think it was.
Yeah. You can tell.
Yeah.
And they can tell, because that makes them cry more. I think they go,
Out
it's
of
that
control.
fucking
Yeah.
shitty time of the month where dumb things happen to my body.
Yeah.
I think they realize that's what makes them cry more. They go, oh.
Because they're out of control and they can't control it and they can't control it.
Yeah, dude, you know what? I think the full moon has such an effect on me. Every time it's a full moon, I feel like amazing. And I always go, why do I feel so great? I feel good. And I look up at the moon and I go, wow, it's fully there. And I searched it up and there's no scientific evidence that it has any effect on your mood. But the data they got was they looked at hospitals and they didn't find a decrease in people calling in or attending a hospital due to mental illness, which is a weird way to measure it because I don't go to I don't call up the doctors when I'm feeling sad.
Yeah.
I just go, well, this is gay, and then wait for a full moon.
Do you ever look up and just go, oh, that's why?
Yes, that's what I did. It was a full moon yesterday. I felt really good. I had the best day at work, and I was really happy.
But did you have the best day because
it was Friday, and because there's a 5-day weekend right now.
Yeah.
Maybe, but if it was just a normal Wednesday, I may have also felt similar, or it might have been Wednesday, Thursday, Friday when I felt really good. I don't know. Have you ever felt the same? Or
I came home. I went to work with the money yesterday. I must say.
Yeah.
I had a very interesting day at work yesterday.
What happened at work?
Working in a different sort of department, and it was very interesting, and that's all I can say.
What happened?
Well, I was just like listening to different things that I usually don't listen to.
Oh right, yeah. You don't want to talk about it? That's
I
okay.
work for the government.
We know. Well, we do now. So you don't want to actually talk about your job?
No, I can't.
Okay, fair enough. Can you actually not legally talk about anything?
No.
Alright, welcome back to fucking question time, boys. You know what it is. You ask the questions, we give you the answers. This is a simple fucking segment we like to call question time. Question time. Question time. Question time.
So first question is from sorry. Had a frog in my throat. First question is from Jacob, who is 23 years old. Jacob asks,
Welcome, Jacob.
I was recently in a foreign country. I've never been there before. I was on a holiday.
Yep.
I went out drinking every night.
Oh,
One of the nights
big up,
stood out.
JC.
One of the nights stood out a little more than the others. I met a woman who I found it really easy to talk to. Anyway, we ended up going... Okay, he spelled that wrong. Okay, he doesn't know how to spell. We ended up going back to my place and we had sex.
Ow.
I was very drunk and I'm pretty sure it all went well. I don't remember too much, but I don't remember anything too bad. Anyway, I woke up in the morning and I realized that I may have slept with a man.
Oh, no.
I don't know how this makes me feel. Have you ever experienced something similar? If so, help me, please.
Well, it looks like Jason's got the classic case of MSM.
Jacob. It's Jacob, sorry.
Looks like Jacob has a classic case of MSM.
MSM?
Male sexual mistake.
Oh.
We've all done it. I don't want to hear a fucker say that they haven't.
We've all
Look,
done it and we
I've
shouldn't
been in
be
a
embarrassed.
true story. When I was in London last time, Luton actually, I went to a gay bar twice with my cousin. I didn't know the first time that it was a gay bar.
Your gay cousin?
No, he's not gay. It's the only club in Luton.
Is Luton gay?
I guess. But I didn't know it was a gay bar. I was very drunk. And this man was talking to me for a good hour. He was quite touchy and I just thought he was very friendly.
Was he
Look,
facing you as he talked to you?
He was facing me the whole time, standing very close. And every time I moved away, he followed me. But I just thought, that's a British thing to do. My dad does that.
Yeah.
So I just thought, that's a natural British thing to do.
He's just
It
retarded.
was not. He was a homosexual man. Now, nothing wrong with the homosexual people. I love them. Love them, love them, love them. Love them and always have loved them and always will love them. And that is fact.
Well, they're just like you and me. Homosexuals are just like you.
Homosexuals are exactly like me. There's nothing between me and a homosexual. The fact is, I don't want to partake in homosexual relationships. And much like Jacob, I would have, had it not been for my cousin who pulled me aside and said, hey, this man is trying to get into your bum.
Fuck you.
He is trying to make love to you. And look, nothing against gay love making. Jason, Jacob, you may have liked it. You may have loved it. If you loved it, then that's good. I think what happens when we're drunk is the true prophetization of what we want in life.
Yeah, that's true. I think that when you're drunk, you put down all your barriers and your guards and you kind of let who you really are out. And Jacob, you might be a homosexual.
And that's okay,
There are two paths you can choose to go down when you realize that you might be a homosexual. One is to completely hide it, and two is to wear pink and talk like a girl. So pick wisely and...
Please don't listen to my learned friend. He is not correct. There are more than two paths you can go down. And neither of those paths are...
Neither of the paths are the ones I said.
Neither of the paths...
Well, you can...
that he said are probably realistically to be followed by you. Now look here, Jacob. I think what happened that frightful night for you now, I can say it's a frightful night, and that's not saying that homosexual activity is frightful. I just think that you're scared of it. Because you're scared of becoming what I think you've always known you are. And that's probably why you went out drinking so much in Europe. The gay capital of the world.
He wasn't in Europe. He didn't say where he was, but I'm going to assume it was Egypt.
You know what they say about Egypt? They built the pyramids, just shoved them up their ass.
They did build the pyramids to sit on them. Do you know how to know if you're going to be a pillow biter?
How?
This is the raging urge to put shit up your ass. Anyway, you
Sorry,
should be...
Jacob.
There's nothing wrong with being gay. I think if it's normal, we should be able to joke about it. Just like I can joke about how silly it is to put a dick in a pussy.
Look, I think, look here, Jacob. I think that what happened on that night is a true representation of who you are. You might think now with your sober and gay-phobic, homophobic mind, not gay-phobic, homophobic mind in sobriety because of how society has raised you, that you were tricked by this man to have sex with him. But I think when you were actually drunk, you went along with it and you enjoyed it.
I agree.
And I think that shows that maybe you need to explore a bit more of your homosexuality and maybe try doing it next time sober. And if you don't enjoy it, then maybe it's just a gay little adventure for you. And a drunk little adventure that you can take yourself on, your body and your bum.
There are many gay men who
when you get drunk, just take extra lube with you.
Oh, and watch out for AIDS. It's a big problem in the homosexuals community.
Shit.
Here we go. If you're afraid of being gay because you think, I don't want to look like a sissy.
Excuse you.
The only
There's no way to define our gay brothers.
Our gay brothers. I'm sorry.
Gay brothers.
I can name a few people. I can name a few pretty sick straight men. Gay men. All right, let me just start off with the guy Frank Ocean. Pretty sick. Fully gayed out.
Pretty G'd up.
Fucking gay.
Pretty G'd up.
Tom Hardy has been on the record.
Tom Hardy has done a lot of what you have done, Jason Jacob.
Have you heard Tom Hardy being gay?
He's very gay.
He was at like a thing, and they were like, one of the fucking reporters was like, it's been reported that you've been doing gay things, and he's like,
I can lay my wood wherever I want.
I can lay my wood wherever I want, but no, he said it's not my business.
That was Dwight Howard.
That was Dwight Howard.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he was like, it's none of your business what I do with my body, mate. Next question. So
what
pretty
a cool
sick.
Way of
I
saying
mean,
you're gay.
that's Bane's basically gay.
Like I reckon if it wasn't so societally pressured, I would be gay right now.
Would you?
I think I'm a bit gay,
okay.
and I think I'd enjoy homosexual activities.
Do we have another question? Do you have any questions?
I have another question.
All right.
But you can read it.
I just took some alpha brain, so I should be able to answer that pretty well.
You can read it.
Let me have a scroll through.
Shout out to everyone that sent in the questions. We can't get to all of them today, but God willing, we will do a question-only podcast one day.
This one is from Jessica. We got a female listener.
Shout out Jess.
And we will have an episode in the future on Princess Diana for all the females.
Shout out
and the
DB.
shimales. Hold on, I'm just thinking.
I've got a question here.
Okay, you got a question. What is it?
James, 39. Hello, my name is James. I'm 39. How are you? I love Mr. Beautiful and the Pirate. I like Mr. Beautiful a lot more. The Pirate, kind of a weakling.
Hey, you're allowed to have opinions.
My whole family has been in a curtain making business since the 1950s. My grandfather made curtains, my father made curtains, and now I make curtains. But really, I want to make people laugh. I'm a funny person, as you can probably tell from this email. I'm very funny. What should I do? Should I pursue my dream of comedy, or should I keep making people's rooms dark? I want to bring in light to people's life, and I feel like all that I'm doing is going against my inner urges. Please help me. P.S.
Oh, sorry. Continue.
Mr. Beautiful, you deserve performance of the podcast.
I
just want to shout out Tom, or whatever his name was. Mr. 39. I want to shout out Mr. 39. Look.
Can I answer the question, please?
It's difficult to always be such a high-performing podcast.
Can I answer
creator.
Can I answer a goddamn question, please?
I'll just let this retard talk, and then I'll get back to you.
All right. So since I'm the worst podcast fucking host in the world, all right. A curtain maker or a comedian? Ooh, that's a big question. A lot of people ask this question in their life. When you're young, you go, do I pursue the art of curtain making, or do I want to make people laugh? I think a lot of curtain makers pedophiles, really. I think you're a pedophile if you make curtains. One of the biggest things that happens in dark rooms is the molestation of children. And if you are going to enable that by providing curtains to all the P's, I think you should go to hell. God damn it, I think you should go to hell. Making people laugh, much better option. It's what we do. It's what I do. So I think you should choose the latter, and I don't think you should do a shitty job that enables pedophiles. Thank you.
Alright, do you have our last question of the night?
I do. This one's for you. I want you to answer this. Our question is from Bradley. He is 17 and he lives in Huntley.
Ciao, Big Brad. Big Brad.
Hi guys.
Hi, Brad.
New to the podcast. Wanted to send in a question.
Yep. Send it
I recently purchased a fleshlight from a online website. The package arrived yesterday as I got a notification on my phone, but I wasn't home. I live with my parents and I cannot find the package at home. Obviously someone else has picked it up. I haven't talked to my parents. I'm too embarrassed, but I think they opened it. They aren't talking to me either. How do I break the ice?
Look, Brad. Can I call you Brad?
Oh, down the bottom he has a little comment says, please call me Brad.
I think that this is a classic case of SFS.
Oh, wait. Sorry, there's way more to his thing. How do I break the ice? By the way, I want to give the award for best podcast host to Mr. Beautiful. Of course, right? I fucking get it.
That's me.
The other guy, like a plank of wood. Yeah, well, that's it.
I don't know how he knew that insult, because I actually used that on a deleted version of this podcast. So I'm not sure how he found out about that, but quite frankly, I think this is a case of SFS.
What's SFS?
Stolen flashlight syndrome. Look, buying a flashlight is to admit that you can't get vagina. It is to put your hands up to God and say, God, you have cursed me with ugly looks, you have cursed me with a horrible personality, or you have cursed me with bad breath. Maybe all three. You can't even get a word in edgeways, just like I can't in this fucking podcast. I feel your pain, Brad. I've seen it from the beginning. I saw your pain from the start of this message. I want to say sorry. I want to say sorry that women don't want to see you. I want to say sorry that women hate the smell of you. You stink, Bradley. If you knew that, you probably wouldn't need this fleshlight. Your parents are probably trying to stop you from being a fucking little shit your whole life. Just like the pirate.
How dare
He's
you?
stopping his kids from doing the same thing.
I don't have kids. All I got is this huge ass Montserrat motherfucker.
Is that line of the night? That might be line of the night.
Continue.
That might be
I think you're missing the whole point of this.
LOTN.
This guy doesn't give a fuck. He's obviously an incel. He's probably ugly, all the stuff. But his parents found this fleshlight.
You have two options. You can either go up to your mum and dad and say, "Mum, Dad, do you have my flashlight? Give it back." Or you can buy another one and get it sent to your friend's house if you have a friend. I would recommend going up to your mum and dad and asking, because that could spur on a threesome.
You're gonna walk into. He's gonna go, all right, I'm gonna do it, and he's gonna knock on the door, ready to ask him. And he's gonna walk in his dad's fucking bump in his flashlight.
Look.
Oh fuck!
A dad and a son using the same flashlight. That's how love stories
That's poetic.
start. That is beautiful.
He tries to Dad, stop! And he tries to wrestle him, stop it, and then they end up fucking it together.
And then your mum walks in. I'm already getting hard thinking about this.
This is hot as
You've
fuck.
probably got a really ugly family. You probably all eat at McDonald's every night.
Ooh.
You're probably disgusting. You probably stink. You're horrible. I hate you.
you should kill yourself, Bradley.
No,
Just
you
kill yourself.
You shouldn't. You should stay alive so we all feel better about ourselves. So that's how horrible you are. But you're one of the family. You're one of us. We love you regardless of how bad you stink.
You're a minion. That's what we call our fucking...
We want you to be better.
Yes.
We want you to be good.
And that is why, on behalf of the podcast, we will be sending a 1-year gym membership for you.
To City Fitness.
To City Fitness, because it's all we can afford. So we're going to send you the details for that, and hopefully
pay for it.
we'll get your fat ass to the gym, motherfucker.
And
you just have to pay for it. We'll do all the talking. Because nobody will talk to you.
And you will smell really bad still. Until you get your oral and physical hygiene better, you will need that flashlight. So please, go talk to your parents, get it back. Maybe try to have a threesome, because that's all the sexual contact you're going to have for a year.
Not with your parents, though. With your sisters.
Yeah. Your sister has moved to Auckland so that she can get away from you because you smell so bad.
You should dye your hair green. This will solve all your problems, and get a big coat. I don't know why.
You should get a septum piercing. And you should get your eyebrows pierced.
You should do the eating pussy no shower challenge, where you try to eat as many pussies as you can and never wash your face. Go see what happens.
Because your breath already smells like that, you dirty fuck. We fucking hate you.
Is that
but we
pussy?
also love you.
Is that pussy I smell? It smells like 100 pussies walked in.
Fifth pussy.
It smells like fish.
Anyway, like 50 pussies on your lips.
Sorry, Bradley, but this is not good.
Sorry, Bradley, but I think you need a wake up call. You're listening to probably the shittest podcast in the world.
What are you doing?
Stop listening to this.
Fuck, they're right. Okay, all right. Let's leave Bradley alone. We have last question. We have one more question.
Last question.
We have one from a girl.
Shout out the girl.
This one's pretty. I actually read this before I chose it. I usually don't read them. I just kind of fucking read. But yeah, I picked this one out because I actually kind of related to this one. This question is from Savannah. Savannah writes, "Hi, I'm 22. I live in America."
Baby, I've got strippers tits in my face.
Okay. That's junk. Leave that for home, alright? You may be allowed to say that shit around your girlfriend, but in this household, you're not gonna fucking say it. This question is from Savannah. Savannah says, "Hi, I'm 22 years old and I live in America. I'm gonna keep it vague. I'm not gonna tell you which state. Recently, my parents split up. This was hard for me.
Yeah, fair enough.
They'd been together for so long and I didn't see it coming.
Yep.
About 4 days after my parents split up, all of my siblings perished in a fire. They were staying at a log cabin in Alaska, and the fireplace malfunctioned, causing the building to go up in flames, and nobody got out. I feel bad because I feel nothing. At first, I felt something about my parents splitting up, but as time went on and I found out the second bit of news, I didn't feel anything. I tried to feel something. I even started listening to Juice WRLD, hoping that it might promote some sad emotions.
Yeah.
But I feel nothing. I hadn't spoken to my siblings in about 2 years. I thought maybe this might be the reason. Just want to know what you think. Am I normal or am I a psycho? Please, help me."
Look, Savannah, and we're going to help you. You sound like a beautiful young lady. 22, is she?
Yes, she's 22.
No 22-year-old should have to go through what you've gone through. I want you to sit down, I want you to listen, and I want you to listen good. Because what I'm going to say, and this is what I'm going to say, I'm only going to say it. What I'm going to say is going to be important, and I hope that changes your perspective on yourself, because you look at yourself quite harsh. I can tell that you listen to this podcast because it's the best podcast in the world. It is a very good podcast, and you've got very good taste, so I commend you on that. Let me just start off by saying you're being silly. You are not a psychopath. You are far from it. In fact, I'd even call you a normal path.
I think you're going down the right path.
I think you are going down the right path. Thank you, Pirate. Line of the night. I think what's happened to you is a classic case of head trauma. Now you might think head trauma. I haven't been in a traumatic crash or anything like that. That's not what I mean, Savannah. I understand you being confused by that. It's a very vague term that I used, but it's a very important term. Look, what would have happened is you would have got an initial shock from your parents splitting up. Relationship.
Ouch.
And that hurt. It would hurt anyone, and it hurt you, and it would hurt anyone.
Definitely hurt me. That's what I'll say. It would hurt me. I would go, ow.
Look, I heard the pirate. I heard the pirate even listening. He can't even... Look,
That was like the 9th take. I cried every time I read that
he
out.
hasn't talked. Do you know why? He keeps running to the toilet to get tissues.
Because I've been coming.
He has not been coming.
Excuse me, that was
We will
inappropriate.
cut that out. He has been crying. Eye coming, if you will.
Coming from my eyes.
And Savannah, look, you sound like a beautiful lady. And I'm not going to lie, I've got a bit of a crush on you at the moment. And I just want to give you a big cuddle and just tell you, sweetheart, it's all going to be okay.
That's right.
Look. I'm not going to do that.
That's okay. That's okay.
And I just, look, I'm trying to deal with this trauma myself. And so, this might be coming out all wrong. And all skidaddled. But, what would have happened is, your brain got so muddled by your parents splitting up, youch! That, when your 18 siblings perish in
It was
fire,
just 3.
Three
Well,
siblings.
3's a lot, I think.
Look, 3's a lot of
3's
siblings.
plenty. It's enough.
3's too many sometimes.
Please, God, don't take any more.
Look, when your 3 siblings passed due to a fire that you started,
Well, she didn't start it. It was the malfunctioning of the fireplace.
look, I understand why you're feeling the way you are. I would be too, and I am. You feel numb because you're already in so much shock by your parents splitting up. Youch! That you can't process any more pain. And then the pain is amplified. It's fucking amplified when your fucking kids, when your siblings die. Like, what the fuck? Like, why does God choose to do this to you? You're the most beautiful human being in the world. So I think, do you know what you need to do? You need to go out, you need to get drunk, you need to fuck some dudes. Excuse me. You need to find a lovely human to share your life with and build yourself back up. And that's what we're going to do. And that's what we're going to start. And that's what we started. Thank you. And that's the end of the podcast.
Well, I just want to say one thing before we end. That was a very good response to that question. I think you would have helped her a whole bunch. It is a big responsibility to have to be the person that is to hug that victim. It's a tough thing to experience a parental split, let alone the death of 3 siblings. So yes, I just want to give Mr. Beautiful a kudos for handling that the way he did. I think, personally, I think I think Savannah's a bit weird for not feeling anything, but that's all right. And
look, that's why this podcast is so successful, because we may have differing opinions, and we may have differing opinions. But look, at the end of the day, we care about you. We care about everyone that listens to this podcast.
More
We
than
love
you'd
you
know.
all.
More than you'd know.
Look, I pray for each and every one of you. Every night.
He does. He gets on his knees and he goes, Lord, please give my viewers something good.
And I just feel like sometimes I'm not able to perform to the level that I want.
That's right, brother. Brother, it's okay. I think that's where we should leave it.
You guys are beautiful. And I love you. And you're why I'm beautiful.
Have a lovely night or day or evening or noon, whatever it is. Please enjoy it the best.
Or Ramadan.
Remember, there could be no tomorrow.
And there could be no yesterday. If you have Alzheimer's.